Hello, Gordon Gecko here, and this is the beginning of the sixth season with Santa Lucia, come on Malta save lower league management, and it's I think the good thing now actually is to first start since it's the sixth season. I'm in 2019. That first of all I will show the bit of history. So if you go to my profile, mm, I actually got some cool stats now. I started with everything ones and twos. I have player knowledge 16, which is pretty good. Level of discipline, I have 3 only. Fitness and goalkeeping, I have only 2. I'm pretty good here on something. Working with youngsters, also not so good. But what I wanted to see is a bit of history. My history, yeah. Okay, so I'm 5. Maybe we should go to club history actually. Better. Right. So if you remember, we started here, the first season, and in the fourth year, we climbed directly, or we climbed in the first season, we were second, and we climbed to the third tier. We got back-to-back promotions. This time, actually winning Bank of Valletta second division, and then the third season, we actually got fourth place already, and where we were just one place all from the playoff spots. Then a ninth place, which was a down season, and last season in fifth place. So this time it's actually not just me that wants it; it's the club that wants us to reach the playoffs. So this is the objective, at least to get third place. Um, we'll go back to it in a bit, but just to keep that in mind. And we're supposed to reach the fourth round instead of the third. So we actually got CQV here. They're from the third division, so we should win this one. Siemens Cup, was already, so yeah, just forget about that. Um, I will not go into detail on the Malta national team and the under 19s or under 21s, but let's just say that they are on the same level as before. One thing that we have to understand is if we go into the Premier League, that Vicario was the winner again, and they haven't been doing quite well in Europe. So they entered in the second round of Champions League, and they lost to who did they lost to? Slovan Bratislava. Two straight losses. If we go to previous seasons, um, so last season they lost also in the same round. Uh, Two straight wins against Aktoli from Kazakhstan, and this is probably the worst. They lost to FH of FH is Iceland or Faroe Islands? Iceland. Uh, on this one, they lost to Chelsea, not to Chelsea, to Celtic. So that's okay. But the problem at the moment is they are Malta as a country is going down and down. If we see here the seedings, we just dropped like love seedings. How do I see the seedings of? I think I have to go to Europe or something. So yeah, and then nation. Let's look at this nation coefficients. Malta is now 47th, just above Luxembourg, Faroe Islands, Azerbaijan, Gibraltar, Liechtenstein, Andorra, and San Marino. We're close to Kazakhstan, Latvia, and some other ones. And that means that on the qualification places, We have, yeah, exactly the same as Andorra, or not exactly the same, but the only ones that have worse places than us is Luxembourg, Andorra, and San Marino. Even Gibraltar has the same as we do. So for next year, we'll be starting in the first qualifying stage, so playing against teams of this caliber. So it's not good for us, since if we manage to actually go to the Premier League, that not that many people go to Europe. Well, four go to Europe, but we probably have to start from the bottom. Uh, if we go to the rankings, this is the league rankings, right? Oh yeah, the world rankings. So actually, Malta is in the world. It's 190th. So only San Marino is lower, and Gibraltar is like not available because they're not in the FIFA ranking or something. So pretty bad that we have Andorra, Liechtenstein, and Faroe Islands above us. But yeah, that's the reality at the moment. People are the teams that are going to um, European competitions are not doing particularly well. Um, if we go just back to the nation coefficients, you'll see how many points they gathered in the last years. So Malta last season has zero. So in the last two seasons, they managed to get zero. So only losses. And here, since they have three teams, they won one game. So this is pretty bad. So 0-0 in the last two seasons only had Luxembourg, but nobody else. So this teams from the first division in Europe are just sticking at this. Right. Going to our finance, we managed to climb again. Here on the finances, they took out a new loan, 750,000 K. This was due to the new election. The same president was elected. We have more or less the same wage budget, which is, to be fair, more than enough for the team that we have. Um, but quickly, this situation, we need to get the Premier League so we can start balancing the numbers here. But right, so transfer history. So a lot of more people actually left than the ones that came in. I said I would keep the same structure of the team. I think we have a good team in last year. We um, could have been promoted with a bit more luck. Uh, so everyone that you see here, more or less, was under 19 players that they simply are not good enough. They're just taking 180 euros a month for doing nothing. Tanti just left. He was on game contract, so a non-contract basis. So he left for his team from the first division of the FA, so the other Ireland. Um, and then we sold Camilleri and Luke Vela. They were both complaining all the time. So yeah. So who did we bring in? So first, Noah Lattard. Um, it's the goalkeeper, because you remember that our substitute goalkeeper was something that we had on a loan. So he moved out. He at the end of the loan, so we needed someone on a contract basis to be the second goalkeeper. And this is him. Uh, he's okay. He has some Premier League experience. Actually plays quite some games in the Premier League. Uh, he's a backup. Then we hired Didier Tayo. This will be our third foreign player. He's from the Cameroons, and the guy also with a lot of first division experience. He's not the best of strikers, but he will be a bit on the back of our two main strikers, which one of them is. I will talk about who is that one afterwards. Then Andre Bricat, 6K. We played for this player, 17 years old, very good potential. I was we were needing someone from the right, so I took the guy. Maybe it was a bit of a gamble, but the scouts told me that he was a bit better than he is. Right. Then a pop central defender. He will be more or less a backup. He comes from Balzan. Balzan played the first division or played the Premier, or they just dropped from the Premier League last season. He didn't do that well in the Premier Division. But still, as a backup, he can be a good player. Then Shikop. It's a striker, but I just put him on the reserve team for the moment because I found someone better. That was it. And the other one better is Axel Shureb. Shureb, pretty good striker for potential ability, decent for most Premier League sides, potential ability 5 stars. He'll be together with our 17-year-old superstar, um, the man, or one of the two men up front. Oh, he comes from, he was in the Premier League for Sliema, quite a few years, playing at a very young age, and then two divisions in the first the division that we are in for Duja, where he was also an okay player, managing also to get around 7 all the time. And the last one that we hired was Andrew Gretsch, central defender. He'll be one of the two central defenders of the team. He is quite good, 18 years old, has some under 21 appearances. Let's see if he can grab the place. Right. Um, so nothing changed in terms of training, tactic, or staff. I think we are pretty competent there for the league that we are in. Uh, I'm just gonna do here a small thing, yeah, something that I need to change there. Um, yeah, so the good thing was that Dariagius, our superstar 17-year-old player, he was called to the national team. So if you go here to Malta, main squad, there he is. He was a substitute, still 17 years old. He's pretty good. We also have some other 17 years old here. This guy from Floriana. Floriana that just went up. But yeah, pretty good that we have someone that is 17 years old. Someone from our team is the first guy to reach the senior national team of Malta. Well done, Agius. So going back into the league, and this will be our first game today um, against Makava. Were these guys already here in this league already? Stream. No, they just dropped from the Premier League. No, they were already here this last year. Okay, so we have a game against them. It's at home. It's at home. So the objective this year is to win every game. As I said, the board wants us to at least get playoff spot, but I want to go directly to the Premier League, and I think it's possible with the people that we have at the moment. Before that, even on the season preview, we are fourth here with 2.0 odds going up. Theoretically, Balvin, Viturios, and Rabat will be our biggest adversaries, but we never know in this division how things turn out. But we have even now we have a good prediction of finishing well. So let's just go to the game itself. I already have selected the team. I'm gonna play in control. Yeah, we're favorites for this one. So I'm expecting, I hope that we also start well here the campaign. Yeah, I'm gonna control the game. I'm thinking about either control or attacking, but maybe attacking is a bit too much for the first game. It's important that we get a good start. And a good start means also not losing. That will be the worst of starts. So Agus, just don't injure my top player, you motherfucker. And they're already losing time. Look at this guy. Grabbing the ball, caressing it, taking the ball for a date. Okay. Zerafa was also a very good hiring from us for the midfield last season. He has a 4.5 star. And look at this shit. Goal from Abib. There are a lot of goals like this here in FM. I don't know why. It's not like normal that people just try to score from that distance and from that position, but still. Okay. Nice one. Agus. Let's see if you can beat the 10 goals that you scored last season. I see Agus and Ward are like the two main names here in Malta. There's at least 1,000 guys that are called Agus and Ward. And Shurab. With this first game, after 10 minutes, he's already scoring. So we took that goal, but to be honest, that was like a shot in the middle of nowhere. So we are playing actually pretty well comparing. We have more shots. I just wanted to make another goal so we can have some cushion. Maybe now. Nice one, Kalecha. Sure, I'm almost there. Kalecha was actually the one that was giving the award for best player last season. What the fuck was that? Alfredo is these corners are also good. Always very hard. I'm also very pleased with our keeper in this cap. I mean, these are all Regins, I think. 17 years old, 16-year-olds, and they are Oh, they hit the ball. Yeah. Let's hope we have also more luck this season. Because if you remember last, how did you miss that? We're like trashing this team, but we're not scoring. We need to score another one, that's for sure. Keep it up. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not taking anyone out just yet. Let's see how it goes. Another game that is also very typical for Malta this season is Summit. Uh, and there's another one which I forgot. It will come to me when I see it somewhere. But there are like some names that are just all over. Habib is not one of them. That fucker Habib is the one causing all trouble for Mahbah. Now soon I think I have to take Fredo out. Frendo. Oh, or I think Frendo. Just corner Borgen. And I'm gonna take Agios and put Tayu in. Give him some incentive here. Tayu is also a new hire that I showed you before. I got from Cameroons. Let's see if you can score. Pretty concerned because Mabah is playing better in the second half. Now, I don't want to go into counter mode, but what was that? What the fuck was that about? Oh, God. No. Nice save, this guy. He's gonna go and counter. Yeah, Vukovic has to go out here with Honga. This was actually not the best of starts. Even if we win this game, I'm definitely not happy with how we played in the second half. Even if we score from here, Shureb with the second of the game. So we're probably gonna win this one, but as you see the stats, we were quite even during the whole game. So even if their goal was like completely out of nowhere, we also had like 2 or 3 chances now. So yeah, we make the fourth, so a hat trick for Shureb. In the end, they were a bit all on attack. But wow. So we win comfortably in terms of results. But again, this was not the best performance. And I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? Calm. Okay, good win. Yeah. So if we always play like this, it will be a season like the last 2 or 3, where in the end we'll be needing to win this game and hope that someone loses in order for us to get a playoff place. And I just don't want to do that. Okay, so this was the first game, and the next one I'm going to show you will be something in the middle. So it will actually be this one against Kabak um, already in January. So this is one of the teams that one of the best teams in the league. So yeah, it will be against Kabak. Until then, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like it, just click on the like button. If you and just for the first time, actually, we made a good preseason here, as you can see. Although we lost against the under-19s in the last game. Okay, if you, like I said, subscribe to the channel, whatever. Not whatever. It's just that I already started with that, saying that. And I'll see you in the next game against Ribat at home. Until then, keep going, Gecko. Goodbye.